My name is RobMotive, and I am a Tacoma AntiChromist. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to RobMotive. And that's right, I am a Tacoma AntiChromist. I thought I would get on here and share my story with you. It's a sad story. It began many years ago. Actually, with my first vehicle, I was, I think, 16, 17 years old. And I wanted a car. So I didn't have a lot of money. We went looking for a car, and we actually found a 1970 Buick Skylark sitting on a dealer lot with a blown valve, blown cylinder, a blown engine. But it was within my price range. It ran, it was $500, all the money that I had. So we bought the 1970 Buick Skylark, and just to describe it a little bit for you, it had dents in it. It had cancer, it was sad. It had rust, holes, and it had a vinyl top that was half peeled off, and a torn up interior, and again, a blown engine. So, and lots of chrome. It had chrome front bumpers and chrome rear bumpers. So we bought the car rather, and we decided to fix it. We did fix the engine. My uncle actually helped me do it. He really did most of the work. But we fixed it, got it running really kind of well. I mean, it would do over 100 miles an hour with 6 people in it in Mexico. So I was excited. I was happy. I thought I can fix the holes, put a little Bondo in them, maybe go ahead and remove the vinyl that was peeling off and paint it, something like that. Put seat covers in the inside. And then it came to the chrome, and this is really where my anti-chromistic tendencies began to form and carried over into current day with my Toyota Tacoma. And you can see there's chrome on here now. It's very troubling for me, and that's kind of why I decided to make this video. So anyway, the traumatic part, and it's tough for me to talk about, but I'll soldier through it for you guys. I went out and I got some of that Restorer stuff, that chrome cleaner stuff. It had all the little imperfections in it. It was bubbling, it was even rusty, if chrome can rust. But I decided I would try to fix it. So I bought some of that stuff. It was like a pasty stuff. You put it on like wax, leave it sit for a couple minutes, and then wipe it off and buff it. And I did that. I put it on, I let it sit, and then I rubbed it off, and the results were shocking. What I was left with was a bunch of dimply, raised up little pits. I guess that's the best way to describe it. It was pitted. So it didn't work, needless to say. And it really put a damper on my enthusiasm for doing anything with that car, because I didn't have any money to buy mods or anything, and I really didn't have any knowledge of mods or anything either. So I was stuck with this nasty looking chrome filled 1970 Buick Skylark. So I think, you know, I had it for a while, I sold it, and then I ended up buying a 1972 Camaro. And while it was in better shape, it did not have a blown engine. It did have some cancer, but it looked great at night. It was black, and it had chrome bumpers, and the same thing. They were pitted, horrible. I tried again. I tried other products. It had been, I don't know, a couple of years or so, and the same results. I could not restore it. I didn't have any money to fix it up or anything, so I lived with it. And every day when I would go out and look at that car, it was very depressing for me. And that went on for probably a couple of years, something like that. So let's fast forward to today, because a lot of people on the channel, I get comments about chrome, and there are chrome lovers out there, and I've grown to accept that there is nothing wrong with chrome. It's not for me. I don't like it due to the traumatic experiences I had with it in my youth. But if you like chrome and can take care of it and want to put the time in, or even replace it if you have to, then I say there's nothing wrong with it. Now, what we have here and how this relates to the Tacoma, you might be wondering. It came with chrome, and to my horror, the chrome that's on this truck is plastic. It's not even metal. So we have graduated from metal chrome to plastic chrome, but still chrome. And it's very disheartening. It ruins the whole rear end of the Tacoma, in my opinion. For me, again, if you like chrome, then you're all set. But for me, it really does detract from the rear end of the truck. I think otherwise it looks good. Today, I actually waxed it, the whole truck. I washed it and I waxed it, and I really don't like washing vehicles either. And I think that probably goes back to my anti-chromistic days as well, because the cars I had were in such bad condition that when you wash them, I think they actually looked worse. So that's probably why I don't really like washing them or washing them today. But anyway, back to the Tacoma. I washed it today. I waxed the whole truck. And then I got to the back, the chrome parts. And I did shine them up. You can see they are shiny. But I noticed even on this one, there's a little nick or something in the chrome itself. And when I was wiping it with the rag, it got caught on the little nick, and a little piece of thread pulled off. I believe it's still down here. I haven't pulled it off yet. But it was kind of like traumatic for me. It kind of threw me back to the days of when I had chrome that was in such bad condition, because it would do the same thing. When you used a cloth to wipe it off, the pitting in it was so severe that the cloth would catch, and it just reminded me of that. It kind of threw me back to those days, the days when I first became an anti-chromist. Now, some of you might ask, well, how are you dealing with it? Day by day. I try to stay away from the rear of the truck. Today I couldn't help it because I waxed it, so I had to see it. Generally, I don't go around to the back of the truck. I don't even look at it. I try not to look down the side of the truck for fear of seeing it and having an episode. I do have something coming for the Tacoma to remedy that, to alleviate it. It's been delayed, or it would have been done already, so I'm suffering through day by day, still having this on the back of the truck, but rest assured it will be resolved, and my love for the Tacoma rear end will be restored before long. Anyway, I just wanted to get on, kind of relay this very personal experience I had, to let the people out there who question my despise for chrome to know where it comes from and what it is. I am a devout anti-chromist, and now you know why. Leave a comment, let me know. What do you think about chrome? I don't hate chrome. If you like chrome, that's cool. It's just not for me. It's like a color, right? I mean, if the truck were, I don't know, pink. Pink, I don't like pink. I don't know why. It's just not a color I like. I don't like brown either. Silver's not a big thing for me. Better than the other two. But anyway, leave a comment. Let me know. Are you an anti-chromist? Or are you okay with it? I'd be curious. Also, real quick, I do have 2 more channels. RobMotive FST, all about my recently de-chromed Toyota Tundra. And RobMotive JT, all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Check them out, and if you're interested, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there and have a little humor. Bye.